Hey everyone, Delvon Digital here, and we're here to talk about the Pixel 8a. The first thing I want to talk about is the battery life on this device. I was really kind of shocked of how good of a battery this device was putting out for me in my day-to-day usage. Pretty much, I'm a social media person, taking pictures, watching a few videos, texting, typing, stuff like that, just the basic stuff, not really any gaming or anything like that. And it's normally off the charger for me around 7:30 in the morning to about 8 o'clock at night, and I still got plenty of juice to go within this phone, which is pretty shocking given how small the battery is and everything else, and the refresh rate. I mean, it's been pretty, wow. I've just been impressed. I've really been impressed. Now keep this in mind, I'm speaking from my usage and how I use the phone. This doesn't count how many times I put the phone down, how many times I picked it up, the screen on, screen off, just all of that in general. So for me and my usage day to day, the device has been making it pretty much through my whole entire workday. I'm not gonna sit here and say like 24 hours a day because I don't normally push batteries that long, because by the time I get to the house, I don't care about throwing it on the charger or off the charger, but as long as it's on the charger before I go to bed to charge up overnight, I'm Gucci. Now we're gonna talk about performance a little bit. Look, man, it's a Pixel. It does Pixel things. It has the Pixel performance, smoothness, AI, animations, all that goodies that we actually do love about the Pixel and the Pixel UI experience itself. You have it here in this totally small package. And speaking of that totally small package, I really love how small this phone is and the form factor of it. I just want a phone like this, a Pro model in this size. I mean, just come on, Google, just hopefully this year is the year that you do it, during the Pixel 9 launch. But this is what I want. I want this phone, and I want it in this size. But performance and everything else has been stellar up here. Again, I'm not a gamer, so I'm not testing no benchmark numbers. I'm not testing no games. I'm not doing none of that. I'm just talking about my day-to-day usage, and performance has been pretty much solid for me. No issues at all whatsoever with this device. Now, let's get to the favorite part of this video, which is the camera. You guys know that I, Delvon Digital, love me some Pixel cameras. I love doing photography with them, and this phone does not let me down either. It may not be that flagship status type camera and everything like that, but it's still a Pixel. And because it's still a Pixel, you still are going to get great images out of this. Anybody, a photographer, average user, a baby can make a mistake and press the shutter button and get an amazing photo out of this camera. It just does so well. Google just top notch with their processing. Their algorithm is it just picks the right processing for the right conditions. And that's what I love about them, no matter what lighting condition. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not 100% a hit. It's sometimes 99%, maybe 98%, because there's no real perfect camera, especially when you're dealing with algorithms that's trying to figure out how to balance this and balance that. Sometimes you're going to get a bad shot. That's every phone, but 99% of the time, you can rely on the Pixel cameras. It's always been reliable. This camera is reliable, and I think that anyone who purchased this will like it. So I have a few daily features that I use daily on my Pixel devices that I really love, and it's the same experience that I've been getting pretty much with my Pixel 8 Pro or my Pixel Fold. And those features are like spam calling, spam messages, like flip to shh, like when you flip your phone upside down, it puts it in like do not disturb. It's like one of those features that I use a lot on my Pixel, and I use it on this Pixel as well. And like I said, it's the same experience as my Pixel prior to that. I got voice dictation, which is really stellar, RCS messaging, the Material You theming, which I really love. I mean, you guys already know how much I like to theme my phones. Well, not really like customizing theming, just turning on the icon packs and just making sure my wallpapers match real good. And that's about it. That's about how much theming I like to do. Sorry to interrupt this video, but just in case you didn't know, Delvon Digital makes his own custom wallpapers. All my wallpapers will be shown in my videos that you've been watching on this channel. So if you really want to support me, go ahead and hit that link down in the description below and go grab you some nice wallpapers. I mean, these things are dope. I do give all my supporters the Delvon Digital exclusive color, and in my custom wallpaper packs, there are 15 more colors just for you. So what you waiting for? Go ahead and pause this video, hit that link, and go get you some wallpapers and come on right back and finish this up. But anyways, let's get back to the video. And those features like at a glance, the clipboard, and of course proofread. These are features that I use on a daily, and like I say, it's no different than the Pixel 8 experience or Pixel Fold experience, because it's a Pixel. It has the same great features always, and I use them on a daily. I really do love like the build quality of this device. Actually, you know, I'm not a person like, I'm just like, let me put it like this. I'm not one of those people who complain too much about a lot of these phones and their designs and their build quality and stuff like that, because one, we either gonna buy it or we're not, right? That's the one thing about it. And then other than that, like, there's not a lot of phones that really turn me off. I look at a phone and be like, oh, that's pretty cool, that's pretty unique, I like that. The colors is what really gets me. I'm a color person. I hate black and I hate white at this point. Those are boring phones to me. Give me something with a color that pops, that just kind of turn heads and people just like boom, and that's what I like. So right now I'm using the black Insidian, I guess, black, matte black, whatever, I forgot, the black Pixel Fold, and it's the most boring, so I put a skin on it or I just put a case on it. And as far as my Pixel 8 Pro, I have the bay color, and that bay color just turns heads. And now I have the green on the Pixel 8a, and man, have I been turning so many heads. They see a big bright green phone or a big bright blue phone, it just kind of like draws the eye straight to it. So when it comes to like the build quality and like the color, this phone is good. I like it. I love the build quality. It does feel premium to be a much cheaper device. Is it on the top of the line premium, like heavy feeling it type thing? No, but it feels premium in the hand. It doesn't feel like a little toy that you're gonna break. The point of what I'm saying here now is just saying that I like the build quality. It feels good. I mean, I said all that just to say that. So you guys know I really shoot my videos based off my experience of what I'm using and what I'm doing. So a lot of things I didn't really test out, like the speaker quality. So, you know, there's other channels that's doing that. The Bluetooth quality, I never really test that out either, because I do use Bluetooth headphones with it, of course, but I never really paid attention to like testing it and trying to do sound tests or anything. I just call my friends up and my family and I just talk, and nobody had an issue on that end, and I didn't have issues on my end. So to me, I'm just going to chop it up and say the Bluetooth quality is fine. Call quality is fine. I haven't had any drop calls, no drop signals. Signals been strong everywhere I go. So like, again, I'm not testing this stuff. I'm just using it. And if it's buggy, then I'll be like, yo, every time I want to call, it hangs up. But those things are not happening. So to me, I'm just chopping it up as in like it works. So stuff like that, just fine. The charging speeds to me is not really bad. I know, you know, people hate the slower charging speeds. Don't get me wrong. I'm for the 65 watts being a standard here in the US when it comes to charging speeds. Like everybody should have that as a base. But the way my lifestyle is set up, me worrying about charging a device throughout the day is just a non-existing thing for me at all. Non-existing, because on route, I have ways to charge. When I'm not on route or walking around the streets and I mean like out in the street, but you know, shopping and stuff like that with my wife, I have my battery banks in the car and stuff like that in my tech bag. I go from place to place, like, you know, relative's house, I got chargers over there. I mean, I could plug up my chargers and stuff that I have with me, and I could charge my stuff in the car, and I could charge my stuff at home, and I could charge my stuff at work. So like I say, charging is not a big issue when it comes to that. So I never complain about these charging speeds in these devices, but I do want them to be a lot faster. I mean, who's gonna be mad at faster speeds, right? Who's gonna complain about that? So listen, I'm just gonna end this video with this. The Pixel 8a, if you're on a budget, and I don't mean like a strict budget, if you're just on a budget and you want this phone, it is worth getting, because it is overall, I mean literally overall, I'm not even capping with this. You know how some people say you buy the same iPhone over and over and over? This is like that. If you buy the Pixel 8a, it's like you're buying the Pixel 8 Pro or whatever their premium is, because the software experience itself is pretty much 98% there, like 98% the same software experience. And then like the hardware would be the real big difference that you're going to get. Now you may miss a few features. That's why I said 98%, because you're not going to get like all the features that you're going to get on a premium device. But if it's the core Pixel experience that you really care about the most, like the core experience, the animations, the updates, the support, you know, the good camera, the AI features that you get, just the basic core features without all the extra cool stuff or whatever, that's what you're going to get with this phone. And I really enjoyed this phone. It's not going to be my daily, but I really enjoyed this phone. But anyways, this is Devon Digital, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace out.